warning, when this deck pops off, it's an absolute monstrosity. For today's video, I'm going to show you guys a fun Hearthstone deck because I'm going to be honest, I'm not particularly a big fan of this meta. And it's not that there's anything wrong with this particular meta, it's just I don't like aggressive metas. And while Pure Paladin, Implock, and Shadow Priest seem to be the most popular decks, whether or not they're the strongest deck is still kind of up in the air. But Pure Paladin and Shadow Priest are definitely up there in terms of power level. So the deck that I'm going to be showing you guys right now is going to be a deck actually from another content creator, Chump. HS. But before I show you guys the power of Thaddius Mage, I want to also inform you guys about a friendly little bet that I have going on with a Hearthstone game designer right now. Matt London ended up making just a random tweet being like, if I can get 38 likes before I finish this bowl of guacamole, I'll stream Hearthstone tonight. And well, apparently it didn't get enough likes in time because when he went to bed, it only had 26. So he didn't end up doing a stream. So I decided to come up with an idea. If my tweet gets 1,000 likes at any time, you have to challenge me to a best of 3 series, his own rulings, his own standard or format choices, plus any fun rules that he wants to add. What do you say, Matt? And well, he's being a little bit facetious here, being like, oh, ask me at another 952 likes. So guys, if you want to see me play up against a Hearthstone game designer, go to this tweet. It'll be down in the description below, as well as like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel to be notified about any of our future updates. But I wanted to let you guys know about this cool little challenge that I have with a game designer, and I think it'd be really cool if I could beat Matt London in a game of Hearthstone. But let's go ahead and check out this amazing, awesome, epic mage deck. Because I'll tell you right now, I've actually had a lot of really good games with this deck, but I only had a few wins. In fact, this deck was a lot of fun because a lot of my opponents were not going to expect what was gonna happen. But in case you guys don't see what's gonna happen, I'll go ahead and tell you because the flavor of this deck is amazing. And I tried to fit in like some other cards in this list, but I don't think you can change almost a single card in this list without fundamentally changing what the deck is trying to do. And it's essentially a scam mage to the ultimate level, I guess. So it's just like the whole point of this deck is that you want to mulligan for Masked Reveler, as well as, oh god, there's another card I always wanted to mulligan. What was it? And I guess Nightcloak Sanctum? Wait, what was it? Yeah, so the cards that you want to keep in your mulligan are your early game as well as your Masked Reveler, because the whole point of this deck is to try and cheat out an early Thaddius monstrosity. And you can actually do that a couple of ways. Yeah, there are ways of being able to play the Bone Lord Frost Whisper as early as turn 6, and this might be another card you might want to keep in your mulligan because pulling it off a Masked Reveler is not exactly the greatest thing in the world. But really, if you can hit Masked Reveler into Flesh Behemoth, and if Bone Lord's already in hand, then the Flesh Behemoth will always hit your Thaddius. Even if Bone Lord is in deck, it's a 50-50, but still, I think that you just want to try and go for the 100%. Because then you get a copy of it, you get to draw it, and then a bunch of shenanigans happen. Depending on which polarity that you're on, you can either throw out a bunch of Pyroblasts, Drakefire Amulets, let the Yogg-Box discover whatever the hell it's going to discover, Caligos into a random spell if you haven't played a spell yet, and the list goes on with like another Flesh Behemoth, Arcane Defenders, Magister Dawngrasp in order to play all the spells that you've already played. And it's just like the whole point is trying to do this as soon as possible. So if you've got coin, you can bring out the Thaddius, and then your turn 6 is going to be nutty. Absolutely nutty. And I had some insane games with this deck, and I'm just not going to spoil any of the games coming up ahead, outside of the fact that I should have won more games with this deck than I actually did. And it's not because my opponents were super lucky. I'm just an idiot. And that's the thing I love about Hearthstone. Sometimes you really stumble upon a great deck that can perform well, but if you don't play it absolutely perfectly, you're not going to see, or you're not going to be able to envision these kind of games being a common occurrence. So I believe that if you want a meme deck, not to climb to legend with, not to hit any sort of rank, just to absolutely style on your opponent, Thaddius Mage is definitely the deck for you. And don't forget, if you do enjoy this kind of content, feel free to like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel to be notified about any of our future updates. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this deck breakdown, and huge shout out to Chump for coming up with this amazing deck. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. We'll see you for the next one. Okay, so wait, hold on. What are we supposed to keep with this deck? We want to find the Bone Lord as soon as possible and knock him out. Do we just keep the Chaddius? Keeping Chaddius seems like a losing play. We probably got to keep Fire Sale in order to have AoE against aggro. Keep Chaddius in hand, or keep it in deck? In deck or in hand? This is a very important distinction. There are complex mods in League of Legends that are really good. Why not Hearthstone? It's just a card game. Because Okay, so Hearthstone, I'm gonna go ahead and keep him. We'll find the Bone Lord, right? Every single time. So, like, Hearthstone has a bunch of different things that they're working on, right? They're all in a priority. So it's like, when it comes to, like, fixing bugs, making new content, and balance changes, and, like, everything else that everyone has been asking for with Hearthstone, you have to ask yourself, like, how important would it be for, like, customizable map? I really don't know if that's going to be that high on the tier list of things that need to get done in Hearthstone. So it's not even necessarily about it being complex. It's about whether or not the time allocated is going to be worth it. So whenever you're coming up with like Hearthstone ideas, always keep that in mind. Where it's like, oh, why don't the devs do X idea? X idea is really cool. Well, number one, is it good for the game? Where it helps players overcome an issue that has been brought up in the past, such as what's a good example? I mean, I guess like adding, you know, the first rope for turn 1. For the first 2 turns, the rope is slower. Did that need to be done? But it helps the player experience, sort of thing. Okay, so this, kill that, get lucky. Hopefully, don't have to use this. I have to wait on my coin play. Wait a minute, I can Mask Reveler. Oh my god, that's how you cheat out the Thaddius. I mean, I was thinking about doing this in a Bone Lord. How come my monkey brain doesn't go further beyond, dude? I got the smooth 8th brain right now. Look at her taking over my Hearthstone. Oh, doggo! Let me see doggo. Ah, it's so cute. He's just so small. Looking at this dog fills me with happiness. I'm not gonna lie, Ulticon. You have an adorable dog. Very cute doggo. I'm sure Xena hears me in the other room and she's like, oh, what's going on over there? I don't like that talk about other dogs. Alright, so I'm gonna go for gold. Yes! Yes! Bring it on! Yes! This is like the worst matchup to do this to, but I believe.
The citadel stands strong.
Dude, does he want to enable this? Oh my god, let's go! The game begins! Where are my pyroblasts? Alright, so odd cards are now 1. So I can do this. Hit him in the face. Hopefully this just fires nothing but pyroblasts and it doesn't destroy my board, but if it does, I draw another card. Vicious. Oh! Hello, board. Hello, board. Oh my god. Card draw. Whew. Dude, that was nothing but net. That was nothing but net. Find me an odd card. Give me the other pyro.
Works against me. Job done.
Where's the other pyro? I need this other pyro. You don't understand how much I need this pyro right now. Aw, man. Alright, well, there's still a lot of damage, but at the same time. Where's the other pyro? I'm almost there. Part of me was thinking about, like, clearing everything, but, like, clearing it wouldn't be enough. Oh, wait, it was enough! Oh, wait, the ping! Oh, no, what have I done? Oh, my God, it was actually lethal. Oh, my God, I was literally handed it on a silver platter. Oh, my, well, how did I not equate the ping? Clark, what's wrong with you? I didn't think... Oh, clearing was 2 mana off? Was it actually? Okay, hold on a minute. If I had that, I had second flame. I mean, but it was still the play, though, right? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Because, like, now I can keep the board. He can't do anything about this. I probably don't jellyfish. All right. This is fine. This is fine. I hit this because I don't like it. Alright, alright, alright. It was probably still the play, though. Maybe, if he doesn't play Blood Boil, then no, it maybe wasn't the play. Because I get all the damage and I can still do it potentially next turn. Okay, never mind, it was just, I mean, hold on. No, it was the play. It was the play. Now yep, now it's reminding me. What can this get me? This only draws Bone Lord. Oh my, okay, I see the way now, dude. I see the way now with this deck. I can't believe I done goofed. Okay, hold on. This deals 6. There's literally no way, right? Damn. I was kind of hoping for the pyro, because then I could have gotten lucky with like hitting the minions. Yeah, I was so focused on winning with double pyro that I didn't see what was clearly in front of me. No way to get out of this, yeah. Oh my god. Feels bad, man. Aggressive dogs aren't necessary. Like, okay, when I say aggressive, I mean dogs that have aggressive tendencies with their breed. So, like, a pit bull would be considered an aggressive dog. A German Shepherd should be an aggressive dog. Yeah, pit bulls, because they're like 70 to 80% of dog attacks. I mean, out of all of those pit bulls, dude, how many of them are in bad homes? Because I'll tell you right now, people literally get pit bulls as guard dogs. Because that's the stereotype for people that want to, like, you know, don't want to get an alarm system or whatever justification they make. Trust me, it is a very staggering statistic, but of those 70 to 80%, how many of those dogs are not being raised properly? Probably Volcanomancy, right? This guy goes wide, we can get rid of it and make his own minion to blame for it. German Shepherds are bred to herd sheep. Pit bulls are literally bred to kill other dogs, not individually, of course. Alright, well that is something I did not know. I don't know, dude. I've met good pit bulls. I've met good pit bulls, and I've met bad pit bulls. I've met good humans, and I've met bad humans. And I'll tell you right now, I wanted that Pyroblast. I really wanted that Pyroblast, but we'll deal. Freeze that, now we wait. We need to stall for later. 70 to 80% of pit bull owners might also be criminals. You never know, dude. Like, I see this all the time because I've lived in these areas. People get dogs because they want an animal. Or they'll get dogs because they want, you know, they want to be able to put a beware of dog sign on their fucking house. I guess I really need a mulligan for, like, Mask Revelers. Because that's how we get everything started. So I'll go ahead and just clear this. I'll take the damage. Hence the name Pitbull. They were used in dogfights. Eh, well, there you go. Again, so, okay. So, if anything, pit bulls are bred to kill other dogs because they are, as soon as they're born, they're like, you, attack. Again, that's like, how else is a dog gonna be able to respond? It's literally lived its entire life being kill, murder, destroy. That's a nurture thing. Can you tell that I like dogs? Can you tell that I like dogs and I'm like, I don't want to blame the dog? I don't think it's the dog's fault for being in a shitty environment, and the dog quite literally can't get itself out of the environment. So what is it supposed to do? But in low-income areas, it's really, really popular just to have an animal. But at least with, like, you know, with cats, they're not as aggressive. Cats are bigger assholes, but they won't chew off a child's face. They definitely won't chew off the child's face. But you wanna know what I will chew off? This mage's face. Once I get my fatty baddie on the field. Never trust people who don't like dogs. Not 100% true. Not 100% true. Never trust people who don't like dogs that also don't like cats. If someone doesn't like animals, I think that's... You know, that's a right opinion if you don't want to be around them, but if you don't like them, look at an adorable dog and tell me it's not the cutest thing in the world. Come on, man. Don't break my heart. We're cooking with another flesh behemoth, but I really don't have that much, like, big stuff in my hand right now. Big card draw. But there's no big card draw in Mage. Like, if we had, like, a smoke screen or something. Okay, so there we go. That can be insane. So, go ahead. Give me the fatty baddie. I'll probably just go ahead and get rid of this. Fatty baddie me, dude. Wait, it's even? Oh my god, it does swap polarities every turn. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, hold on a minute, though. This is still a really good turn. This is still an insanely good turn. This is turn 7, dude. This is literally turn 7. What is an aggro mage gonna do? And then if they leave it up, I fill up the board even more. Oh my god, big mage. You can say, look at this adorable guy. This adorable guy. For every specky, like adorable spiders are a thing. Okay, see, I hate spiders, and I'm willing to admit that some of them are cute. Also, this guy getting bombed. Oh my god. Oh no. I could have won 2 games of Hearthstone with this deck.